Continuing our coverage this morning of the deadliest marine crash in more than a decade. Several agencies are continuing their investigation to see exactly what went wrong. We now know the troops were part of Special Operations Forces at Camp Lejeune. As we wait to learn the names of the rest of the victims, a father of one of the fallen is coming forward to talk about his son. WNCT's Brandon Truitt reports.
The military transport plane fell from the sky over western Mississippi. The plane sending black smoke billowing into the air and a trail of debris across the countryside, including explosives. 15 Marines and 1 sailor were on board the aircraft, 7 of the crew members based in the east at Camp Lejeune. Major Andrew Aranda of the Marine Forces Reserve.
They were on a training flight from Cherry Point, North Carolina to El Centro, California. They were on a mission to just transport personnel and equipment.
The 9 other Marines were from the Stewart Air National Guard Base in Newburgh, New York.
9 out of the 16 are from our area. The DoD is going to confirm them with the names at a later date after they finish all the confirmations and notifications. But we're preparing for 9, and we're going to help the Marines and as best as we can.
Those notifications still being delivered to families of the fallen. One family in Vermont has come forward revealing their son, Gunnery Sergeant Brandon Johnson, has died. Johnson's father is speaking to our CBS affiliate, WCAX.
Well, I think he was a very gentle person. He loved the outdoors. He was looking forward to retirement next year because he said it was time to move on and let some of the younger kids take over. He had a great sense of humor. Yeah, everything. He loved it. He loved to fly.
Near the crash site, a sign of respect for the tragic loss of our nation's finest. In Greenville, Brandon Truitt, 9 on your side.
The Department of Defense is waiting to release the names of the victims until all the families are notified. Investigators say there is no reason to suspect foul play. We know the plane was a KC-130 transport plane. The plane is used to refuel aircrafts in flight and transport cargo and troops. According to the Naval Air Systems Command fact sheet, it's one of only 26 in the Marine Corps inventory. A Marine Reservist spokesperson says the service members aboard the aircraft were logging flight hours. President Donald Trump expressed his sympathy via Twitter. The president wrote, quote, "Marine plane crash in Mississippi is heartbreaking. Melania and I send our deepest condolences to all." North Carolina Senator Tom Tillis is also offering his condolences to the families impacted by the plane crash.
My condolences go out to the family members and to the family Marines. We understand that there were 15 Marines, 1 sailor, and we believe that many of them may have been based or had spent a fair amount of time down in North Carolina, and anything that we can do for the surviving families, we stand ready to help them.
The mayor of Havelock, home of the Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point, is also making comments on the tragedy. The plane departed from Cherry Point on Monday.
You know, the loss of any Marines is very tragic, or any of our military. But today our thoughts and prayers go out to all the Marines and families of the 4th Marine Air Wing.